Welcome to Bootcamp, the financial bootcamp, making sense out of dollars. Hi, my name is Courtney Peters Patterson, and I am asking you, Miss Angel, to invest in the financial bootcamp. First, I'm going to give you just a little bit of background about myself. I achieved a BSBA in finance with a concentration in risk management and insurance in 2004 from UNC Charlotte. Once I graduated and started working, I then went on to achieve an MBA from Mercer University in 2007. And in about another week, I will have earned a Master of Science in Management from Troy University. I have work experience in banking, in insurance, in sales, customer service. I've spent a lot of time working with people from all backgrounds, and I have developed a passion for finance. I love working with people. I love talking to people. I love sharing my knowledge with people. And I have always been passionate about financial literacy and helping people grow their wealth and not make the mistakes that I have made in the past or others in their life have made. So I feel like I am a pretty good choice to run the financial boot camp. So here's just a brief overview of the things that I'm going to share with you today to help you have a better idea of why you want to invest in the financial boot camp. So first, why? Why do we need the financial boot camp? Well, people need money, people want money, and most people would probably prefer to save money if they knew how or if they had the capability. Also, I found a quote in a 2013 article in Forbes that said to help the next generation avoid the mistakes of their elders and to live financially fit lives, they need to be taught the essentials about money. So basically, people want to know how to save money and to have a better financial foundation. But life a lot of times gets in the way, and a lack of a good start financially usually sets most people on the wrong path. A 2005 survey by Royer, Jordan, and Harrison presented some critical findings about the need for financial education. Based on the data that they found, one of their findings was the extensive use of credit beginning among middle school age youth. Now, how that happens, I am not sure, but apparently people are using credit at an earlier and earlier age. And of course, in middle school, you do not have the resources to start paying back that debt. So that's probably not a good idea. The second finding was there is a lack of responsibility associated with money management at all ages. No argument there. And lastly, youth have limited access to educational information other than that offered by parents. Learning from your parents is not a bad thing, but if your parents are not setting a good example, if they don't have the right information, if they don't know what to share with you, to give you a modern day education in finances, again, you're getting off to a bad start. So there is a great need for a service that the financial boot camp can offer. What is the financial boot camp? Well, our goal is to provide premier financial education to students of all ages in the Tennessee Valley. The vision of the financial boot camp is to be a household name in financial education and financial management for individuals and families in the Tennessee Valley. Some basics about how boot camp will work. There will be 1 to 4 week course offerings year round where we'll have the more detailed, longer, more involved courses available during summer for summer camps. The boot camp will target multiple age groups, so you'll have that 6th to 8th grade pocket, 9th and 10th graders, 11th and 12th graders, 18 to 21-year-olds, and then just your general adult group. Probably be easier to tailor the information within those age groups for the kids because we know the mind is developing rapidly, but you kind of learn differently in middle school versus beginning of high school versus the end of high school versus college and then as an adult. The boot camp will also target special groups such as church groups, both of young adults and older adults, after school programs, especially things like the Boys and Girls Club, um, to be an elective curriculum within the public school, and for community programs. Here's a sample course for a middle school student. So when the students come in, we would probably start with giving a basic overview or history of what money is, where it's made, how it all got started, how banks got started, really giving them that good foundation. We all know what a $1 bill and a $20 bill looks like, but give them a slightly broader foundation. We'll go over current currency, other currencies available worldwide, and banking, both at your local Wells Fargo branch as well as international banking. Just kind of a overview of that. We will go ahead and talk about a budget, to where a middle schooler could understand how a budget works, money coming in versus money going out. And we'll have two real life activities. One will be, what does it cost? Kind of like a Price is Right. They'll get a lesson in spending. I'm sure they all know what they like, whether it be clothes, sneakers, Xbox, cell phones. They know what those things are, but I don't know if they really understand how much they cost. So we'll have a lesson in what things cost, and then we'll also do a real life activity of, can I survive on my own? Not only will it help them to better learn how to budget, how to appreciate money, how to value a dollar, but it may also help them appreciate their parents a little bit more too. And then we'll finish up the middle school course with ideas of, what can I do now to really start to build that strong financial future. Here's a sample adult course. So for the adults, we will still start with kind of a history of money and banking, looking at more economic things that can affect us today. We'll touch briefly on things like the Great Depression and Black Friday. We'll look at the recession of 2008. We'll look at the recent money crisis in Greece, kind of some overall economic things, and look at how that affects us here in the U.S. and you, the student as an individual consumer. We will dive deeply into budgeting, how to do a budget, how to maintain a budget, a simple budget versus a complex budget. So they will really walk away knowing how to make their own and keep on going and really utilize it. We'll also talk about the financial necessities such as bank accounts, savings accounts, insurance, both life insurance, car insurance, homeowners insurance, as well as investments. We will look at the ABCs of debt, talking about your good debt and your bad debt. And we'll also start to build that resource pipeline to where the student can find that financial help if they need it. We'll have a pipeline of just, your basic resources where they can go to local offices within town, to websites that they can utilize, to things such as, HUD and FHA for home ownership help. So those are just two kind of brief overviews of some courses that we would offer with the boot camp. Where are we going to start this program? Right here in Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville is located in the Tennessee Valley, right at the northern border of Alabama. We're kind of centered right between Nashville and Birmingham. Huntsville is the fourth largest city in Alabama with an estimated population of 177,000, but the metropolitan area is about to exceed 600,000. Huntsville is home to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center and Redstone Arsenal. There is a heavy space technology and defense presence, as well as several Fortune 500 companies. And in 2009, Huntsville was named one of America's best cities. Who is the financial boot camp going to target? We've already talked about some of the students. So we'll look at your younger people aged 12 to 18, your classroom audiences in middle and high school, your college freshman classrooms, your church groups, and then any adult who wants to learn and improve their financial situation. How? We will have at least one teacher and one aide per class, depending on class sizes. And depending on the age groups, we will limit the course size so we can maximize the efficiency. Initially, we will not have a brick and mortar where we can hold the classes. We will take the class to the students, whether it be at a church, at a school, or some other rented venue. The materials that'll be needed will be very basic. workbooks, calculators, pencils, paper, and for the most part, the students will likely have their own smartphone, tablet, or laptop. And we will offer discounts for those repeat customers and where we've got multiple students from one family. In conclusion, why should you invest in the financial boot camp, Miss Angel? Let's change the future one mind at a time and really help folks start to turn the wheels on financial literacy and break those, familial bonds of falling into debt and not leaving behind any wealth for those future generations. Thank you for your time.